What's up, everybody? It's me, I'm the Juggernaut. Just coming to you guys with some New Year stuff, some New Year plans. Since I pretty much have this YouTube channel, it's pretty much going to be used now. But try to see what I can upload to it. Try to come up with some, content per se. Now, the thing about me doing content on YouTube is that I've always been kind of weary of doing it from the get-go because I want to come up with new stuff, new ideas, a new, kind of thinking way of going about it. Because I didn't want to just do things that everybody else pretty much did on YouTube. Like, pretty much Drew Bagel's done everything, YDCB's done everything. Everybody has their like new way of coming up with content. So, what I did say I wanted to do was like I wanted to do like a once a month thing, where at the beginning of the month it's called like I'm gonna have a video called Plan of Attack, and it's basically like what I want to do and what I want to accomplish for the month. Because especially for me, I always preach like a lot. I preach a lot, especially on my streams. That is, you should always have a plan, and so that's one of the things that I want to start doing, just to like get people into the mindset of like, that's a good idea. I should come up with a plan and come up with goals of what I should do for the month. So it's just something to encourage all the newer players, and just even if you're like in game like me, or like mid game like whatever, just a way to come up with something that can motivate you to like play the game differently every month, instead of just feeling like you're in a stagnant state where you're just like, oh, all I farm is giants, or all I farm is dragons, or all I farm is necro. But it's like that type of stuff, because it's like I don't like getting into that state either, where I just feel like I'm just doing the same thing like every single month. So that's something I'm gonna start doing every month. Just tell you guys what my plan is for the month, what my goals are for the month, and what I want to achieve. So like per se, like this month, right? Like I haven't been farming giants a lot, and it's like I'm a huge preacher of giants. I always say, especially if you're playing the game, if you come and you're like, oh, Jug, I don't know what to do, like I'm just kind of disrupting the game, and then I always say just go farm giants, because giants is never a bad thing to do in a game. It's never bad. It's always a good thing to do as far as progression. I want to keep that. I'll see how it rolls. It may roll something good. But it's like if you're ever at a point in the game where you're just like, man, I don't know what to do. It's like the answer is pretty much always it's just do giants then, because like you can never get to a point where giants is like bad. Giants is always a good dungeon to farm no matter what. It's the best dungeon in the game. It gives you valuable drops. It'll always give you progression no matter what. Like, so that's why I always say like, if you ever get stuck in a game, just farm giants. But for me personally, it's like I'm kind of running low on Swift Fruits, and I'm noticing, especially like when it comes to RTA, which is a game that I'm trying to get more into and trying to climb more in. I need a lot of Swift sets, so. Like, I can show you some monsters I want to try to rune, get them to a certain speed, and just overall get them better. So it's like, what I may do, especially next RTA season, is I want to actually get my my Gemini going, and he's missing a rune right now, but I think I can have him around like 270, 280, which in my opinion is kind of slow. Like, I need to have Gemini at least closing it up 300 speed, because like the speed lead as well as the strip is very, very valuable to have, and a lot of people are using him as well. So I kind of want to try to implement him into my gameplay and see if I can get him like really fast, like literally like 300 speed. Like I only have one 300 speed unit, which is past that. So and I don't want to break her, because I use her literally for everything. I use her I literally like in Arena, Guild Wars, all my Rift Beasts. I use her in a lot of places. I love Bastet. She's one of my favorite monsters. She probably is my favorite monster outside of Celia. So it's just one of those things where it's just like I want to get more units on faster Swift sets, and that'll put me in a better advantage to win. Because like right now, RTA is in this very, very, you have to be fast state. And one thing I'm kind of lacking is speed leads. And so like I want to start implementing like other speed leads. Like I use Azaria. Zarya's pretty fun to use, just because of the fact that she she kind of works well with Celia as far as like just sleeping and also just controlling the enemy team. Because like I'm heavy on control. I'm not really a damage based bruiser player. I'm more on control. So I'm trying to implement a lot of control monsters into my gameplay and see like what can work for me as well. Zeri's pretty fun. She has a speed lead, 24%. Like I said, like I'm lacking speed leads, and one thing, especially in RTA, if you don't have a speed lead, you're kind of in a really bad spot, because like turn one is hella important. If you can take advantage of turn one, then you're good. So it's one of those things where it's like I want to work on a Zarya, using her. Another reason I'm going back to Giants is to go Adaptus faster. Adaptus isn't terrible, but he's too slow. He needs to be at least like 30, 40 speed faster. So if I can get him to like at least like 270, 280 speed, that would be great. So like Adaptus is a really strong monster in RTA right now. He actually may see a nerf, so that's also gonna be wary of, because once the season's over tomorrow, we're gonna see a balance match from Commodores. So Adaptus may get touched, Vertihill may get touched, Lord for sure needs to be touched. Like this monster is ridiculous. This monster is absolutely insane. She needs to be nerfed. She actually needs to be nerfed. She's way too strong in just the overall current state of this game. She's too much. She's too much. So I really hope they decide to nerf Lauren. Like all you need to do really is just instead of just 20% attack bar per hit, make it like 5 or 10%. Like that's like I'll take 5%. 5% is actually like 5% may be too hard. Maybe 10%. I don't know. I think 10% isn't that bad. Between 5 and 10% will be fine with me. But her kit is just like for especially for like how accessible she is way too freaking good. It's way too good. You see this monster everywhere. You see her in Guild Siege Towers. You see her all the time in RTA. You see her in the defenses. You see her everywhere. Like this monster is just way too good. And I have no problem with this monster being good for like PV content like TOA normal, TOA hard. But when it comes to like Siege, I'm tired of seeing this monster. I really want her to be just reduced a bit. Like I think 10% will be fine. I'm totally fine with 10%. As long as she gets touched, and that's pretty much it. Like everybody else is fine. Like Vern's fine in my opinion, Fran's fine in my opinion, but this woman, she gotta go down. She's too much at the moment. Which is fine for me. But yeah, besides what's his face, Zarya, besides Gemini, Predator's also on the lookout, mainly for like Siege defenses and Guild War defenses. Since I'm down in G3 Guild, I gotta start working on a defense that can do a lot better performance wise. Predator is like the perfect pull. I just pulled Predator like I want to say like a week ago. And so Predator is like definitely on the list of just a monster I want to help improve. The only thing is like I'm not gonna be farming dragons that much. So I kind of created a schedule where basically like I will be farming giants Monday through Friday, and then dragons I'll be farming Saturday and Sunday. So that way I still get both worlds, but my main priority is still giants because I really want to get like a Terrace on a better build. I don't really use the Terrace that much, but I still want to get him on a better build. Because Raigeki said my Terrace is crap, so now I feel bad. I'm like, man, I want to get a better Terrace, but I just want to make him better. So like Terrace on the list, Predator's on the list, Mo Young as well. Now, like I always gripe with this monster, I really do, but a part of me really, really, really just has to like, especially if let's say like my next RTA season, I'm not able to pull a Sierra or Vanessa, then I had to make Mo Young work. And Mo Young, like I always say, I say this all the time on stream, like I don't think she's terrible, and I think when people say like, oh, Mo Young is trash, that's kind of just overdoing it, because like her first and second skill aren't bad at all. It's just her third skill kind of is in a very, very weird spot. So I kind of hope next balance patch she gets addressed and looked at, and hopefully they'll make her a little bit better. But overall, like I need the speed lead. 28% speed lead is like really huge. and she does offer utility. She offers glancing. She offers a 3-turn attack buff and a good heal that's based off attack. And the third skill can be fluff damage. It's not that big of a deal. So it just I have to learn how to implement her. So I will try to put her on a really good set, and then like just use her and see what success I can get from her. But she's not terrible. Like she's like out of like if I'm rating her from like you know like S tier, A tier, B tier, she's definitely like B plus. She's definitely B plus, but it's only B plus because of the speed lead. If she didn't have the speed lead, she'll probably be like C minus. But she does offer a heal, which is really good. RTA sustain is always nice, especially an attack based sustain, because like as the match goes on, this heal will get better. So you know I'll use her. I'll try to implement her into a matchup and just see if I can get some better results from her. So I'm definitely gonna start using Woyung too. And then Cilia as well. It's like Cilia, I've definitely made faster over the time. Like, but the goal is definitely to get her 300 speed. So if I can make a 300 speed on a good Violet Will set, I'm straight to go. Because it's Violet Will and nothing else. I'm not gonna make her anything else besides Violet Will. And she's currently still on Violet Will, but she was able to get for the last time I had her like 11 speed faster, which is a really big base jump. Just to have her 286 on Violet is really fast. That's really fast for Violet. And her base speed helps out, so that's really good. So she's overall pretty good. She's in a state that I really enjoy. Like she's really tanky, really fast, good accuracy. Like everything about her is just like I'm liking her. Just hope to make her faster in the upcoming months and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. As far as monster boss wise, of what I'm looking at the moment. Then we also have this RTA. Like RTA, I ended C2 I should end C2 this season. Pretty happy with it because I didn't really try to push this season. Like this is probably the most I've done RTA, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Which is this is the most I've done RTA. And it's more like just getting back into the groove of things because I haven't played RTA in like 3 seasons. In like 3 seasons, I've kind of just been like on the side, just like not really doing it. So this is probably like the best I've done RTA wise, and it's just trying to get into a groove of like who should I use, who can I learn to use, what monsters for my playstyle, who am I happy with, and where can I improve. So that was this RTA season for me. And I wouldn't try to like push or climb or anything. Definitely next season I want to get G1. G1 is definitely the goal because I've been told by so many people that I should be G1. I have the monster bugs for it. I have the rules for it. I just gotta get better, learn matchups, learn picks, stuff like that. And hopefully next season I'll be able to achieve G1. But definitely next season I'm gonna be pushed. I'm gonna really push to get G1. Especially if they give me a Heart Magician skin. If they give me a Heart Magician, if they drop Guardian Heart Magician skins, it's a wrap. I'm gonna try to get G1 no matter what. So it's definitely be the goal. So hopefully I can achieve that next season. So like that's definitely on the plans. But for right now, I would say that's it. Just farming giants, getting more swim sets, making some monsters that require giant sets better, and then hopefully getting some better mods for RTA, as well as like improving the mods that are on Violet as well. Because Violet is good, but I'm a Swift guy. I like the guaranteed speed. I tell people all the time, it's like if you aren't able to, get really good Violet sets, just look around, see what you can do on Broken or what you can see on on giant sets. A lot of people can really achieve a lot of things. Actually, like just look into their box and try to not overachieve or just try to force the sets that everybody else is using. So everybody's like, oh, I gotta have like a 3 Violet set. Like, no, you don't. Like, I mean, that helps. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of things you can do with your rune box, but it all takes is practice. Like especially RTA, like I don't have a lot of practice in RTA, which is definitely changing next season. So like I need to really put the time and effort and focus into RTA to really get better and to really improve on my gameplay and just be like overall just a better mentor in this game mode. Because like I say all the time, like I love this game mode. It's fun. It makes me rage. It makes me tear my hair out, but it's fun. I love RTA. So hopefully next season I can achieve G1. And then from there I can just just hopefully get better and hopefully improve and get the units that I want. Is that it? I think that's it for me. just want to give you guys an update. Like I said, I want to do these once a month. Not just this type of stuff though, but I kind of want to do other content as well. So if you guys have any like suggestions or like any type of like content that you think that'll be cool for me to do, then I will totally do it for you guys. Like when it comes to just like learning and getting better, because like as long as I've been streaming or doing COM2 stuff, or just doing some of this rougher stuff in general, I've always been a helper. Like I've always wanted to help people out and like get to a point in the game where they can enjoy the game as much as I do. So hopefully, you know, you guys can give me some suggestions. I'm gonna have my Discord down below. I'm gonna have my Twitter down below. And hopefully you guys can just, you know, just again talk to me. Just, you know, join the Discord. You know, if you have any questions, any type of concerns, anything like that, just join on in. We can all just have a ball together. When it comes to streaming, I should be doing my first stream for Special League. So once the Special League drops, that'll be the first stream of the new year for me. And then I will do that, and it should be all good. So hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content. You know, just be talking about my account and just my fun at a time. Or if you guys want me to just like, you know, Tom's videos where it's like, oh, like, you know, what should you focus on and things like that. Like again, just any ideas you guys want, throw it at me in the comments, throw it at me in the Discord, Twitter, whatever. Like just throw it at me. On the stream or whatever, and I'll consider it and go from there. But yeah, good seeing you guys. Hopefully it's a good year for me. Like I said, the goal this year is to end up on a COM2 stream. I was almost there last year. I almost did it last year, but this year hopefully I'm able to, like, you know, just achieve a Friday COM2 stream. I really want to do that. It's been the goal for a while. I almost did it with Summers Rhino top 4. Huge accomplishment. Thanks for everybody that was around for Summers Rhino. I really appreciate it. It was dope. It was fun. I just appreciate all you guys. You guys that stick around. You guys that follow me. I appreciate you guys. I really do. So you guys have a good one. Peace out. See you later. See you on the first stream. See you next video. Wherever. Peace out, guys. Later.